Ako urong dito, and I said I would stake my honor, my life, and even the presidency.
Good noon, Malacañang Press Corps. Kasama na natin si Chief Presidential Legal Counsel and Presidential Spokesperson Salvador Panelo.
Good morning, gentlemen and ladies of the MPC. I'm ready.
Okay, MPC questions. Rose Novenario. Microphone, please.
Hi sir, good morning.
Yes.
Hi. Sir, ano yung
Ba't may echo?
ano po yung naging dahilan kung ba't binigyan ng pagkakataon ng PNP si Bicoy na mag-presscon katulad din ng ginawa ng IBP nung una siya lumutang?
I think you should address that question to the PNP, not to me.
Pabor po ba kayo sa ginawa ng PNP na pinagsalita na lang basta si Bicoy without even investigating his claims?
It's not a matter of whether we are favor or not. You ask them why did they do that.
Ano yung tingin nyo sa ginawa ng PNP?
No, I will not comment on what the PNP did. What I will comment is, I think the latest on Bicoy, his confession and revelations, if I may describe that, I think is the onset of unmasking the truth behind the Ang Totoong Narcolist video, which we said before as black propaganda intended to discredit the president and his family and to besmirch their reputation, with the intention, of course, of making the people lose trust on this president.
So tingin nyo dahil yan na rin yung linya ng sinasabi ngayon ni Bicoy, tama na yung sinasabi niya ngayon?
We would rather wait for the investigation that will be conducted by the PNP relative to his revelations. As a lawyer, I just don't believe in what a person says. He has to substantiate. He has to submit proof. He mentioned several personalities. He mentioned several conversations. He can submit those conversations by way of telephone, text messages, or whatever means of communication. He mentioned certain places where they met. He mentioned Ateneo and De La Salle. This can easily be validated. He mentioned many names. For one, he has to submit a sworn statement.
Tingin nyo
So
sir,
we'd rather have the PNP do its job.
tingin nyo sir makakagulo ba ito sa ongoing investigation ng NBI doon sa ang totoong narcolist video?
I think they can always jointly investigate the same.
So parallel investigation.
They're after all both law enforcement agencies.
Thank you.
Okay, Jopel, follow up, and then Joyce, follow up ka rin.
Sir, magka-corroborate ba ito doon sa matrix?
What do you mean?
Kumbaga para magkakaroon ng proof na may distab.
No, from what I remember in the matrix is Bicoy was the source, and it was those lines, I think, that point to certain individuals or groups, I think only means that Bicoy was the source, which doesn't also necessarily mean that he gave them. Pwede rin namang kinuha lang nila at ginamit. Yun ang pagkaintindi ko dun sa mga line.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Joyce, and then Jonah.
Sir, do you welcome Advincula's statements? Nag-apologize na po siya sa pamilya Duterte regarding all the allegations mentioned in the videos.
Well, I think that should be addressed to the family whom he has besmirched.
Do you welcome, sir, statement of apology?
Again, I said that should be addressed to them because that's personal to them.
Sabi po ni Advincula din kanina, if there is a chance na personal siya makahingi ng tawad, especially din kay Kitty, by also mentioning her in the videos, do you think, sir, the President would allow seeing him in person?
I think a public confession is more than a personal confession because your audience will be the entire country.
Will the President, sir, given na kilala niyo si President, will he accept the apology?
I don't know about that.
Okay, Chona? Sir, is the government still interested in filing charges against Bicoy?
That's for the PNP. If the investigation shows that he has violated the laws, then he will be prosecuted as mandated by our laws. Any wrongdoing committed by any individual.
Sir, if I remember it right, meron din yung DOJ dati na they're looking into the statements of Bicoy.
We'll leave it to them. If they're conducting investigation, then we'll just wait for whatever
May,
findings they have.
Sir, alam na po ba ni Presidente, have you talked to the President
No,
about
not yet.
this?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Joseph?
Sir, I'd like to talk about first the drugs involvement of the the Duterte family. No, now that he has disowned those statements, what does it make of the allegation for soundbite purposes lang that the family is involved in drug operations?
Well, we've been saying that they are not involved, never involved, and they will never be involved. Because precisely the President is the most powerful advocate against the use of illegal drugs.
Okay. And remember that in the Matrix, you said before that these videos are being used to destabilize the government, not to paint back
Yes.
the administration. What effect does this latest statement from Bicoy do on the Matrix, sir? As your Matrix.
Again, we will have to wait for the investigation. If his confessions and revelations are validated, then it will also validate what we've been saying, that this video was a black propaganda crafted by those who want to destroy this administration.
To you, sir, and to the palace, does he have any credibility?
Depends, again, as I said, we'll have to wait for the findings of the investigation. First, he has to submit a sworn statement. Second, he has to submit proof on his allegations, naming certain personalities involved in a conspiracy to produce that video.
Last na lang, sir. The LPS denied any involvement as alleged by Bicoy.
Well, again, we will have to wait for whatever findings.
But do you believe that denial, sir?
It's not for me to believe or not. It's for this person who has made allegations to prove what he has stated before the public.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Henry? Microphone, please.
Secretary, your reaction lang dito sa sinabi ni Senator Trillanes. I deny the allegation made by this Bicoy character. This could be another ploy of the administration to harass the opposition. Your reaction, please.
In the first place, the opposition has been harassing this government, this administration. They're the ones sowing intrigues, as we have repeatedly said. People will always deny, but as I said, we'll have to wait for Bicoy or Advin Cola to substantiate his charges. Then after that, let's see. If there are charges to be filed in court, then the truth will come out. As I said repeatedly, no matter how you clothe, you cover, truth will always come out.
Anong gustong sabihin ninyo ngayon sa kampo ni Senator Trillanes and for the rest of the opposition?
I don't know what they will do with themselves. it's their hide. They're being accused by this person of conspiracy against the administration. It's their own lookout. It's between them and Bicoy. We will just watch and look for and whatever development.
So do you still believe that Bicoy is a creation of the opposition?
Come again?
You still believe that Bicoy is just a
Well,
creation of the opposition?
our position is very clear at the start. We said this is a black propaganda created by those who want to discredit the administration. Now, whether or not the opposition is one of them, it will depend on this person.
Thank you.
Okay, Jopel, follow up.
Sir, pagdating sa credibility, ano po ang rate ni
Come again?
Pagdating po sa credibility, ano po yung rate ni Bicoy ngayon?
I will repeat again, keep on going back. It will have to depend on whether this person can substantiate his claims. He has to submit proof.
So hindi pa po
He
kayo...
mentions many conversations. Prove to us that there were such conversations.
So hindi
He
niyo pa po...
mentioned certain places, then prove to us that indeed there were meetings on those places.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Joseph?
Sir, second, you can drink your water first. LP seems to be saying that this is he is a creation.
LP?
No, LP, yeah. Is saying that Bicoy is a creation of the administration.
My response to that is, ha, ha, ha. That's my response.
Can you elaborate on the ha?
And we will
lang.
back again to,
Sika lang.
let Bicoy substantiate his proof.
Rose Novenario.
Sir, last na lang po. At sa palagay niyo ba si Bicoy ay ginagawa ito para makatakas dun sa responsibilidad niyang panagutan yung large-scale
You have to ask
staffing?
him.
Tingin niyo nga, pag
Well,
ganyan
we don't
po
know.
yung paiba-iba yung statement, tingin niyo ba dapat siya maging state
I
witness?
don't know. I cannot speculate. Hindi naman pa iba-iba eh. There are only two. He made a statement that this is true, and then he comes forward and says, it was false. So dalawa lang statement niya.
So tingin niyo magka-qualify siya as state witness kung papatulan
That's not
ng
for me to
gobyerno
determine.
yan?
That's for the court to judge.
Pero sa ngayon po,
Hindi natin alam.
panagutan muna niya yung mga kasong kriminal niya.
Whatever. Hindi ko alam kung whatever kaso he's facing now.
Large-scale staff pa, sir, saka illegal recruitment.
Okay. Since he surrendered, then he will be brought to the courts.
Okay, sir.
Okay, other issue. Hannah?
Sir, good morning. Regarding po kay Cardema, sir, nagsabi po kasi ng DOJ, bumuo sila ng parang something task force po para doon sa sinabi ninyo sa kanila. Tanong ko lang po, sir, si Pangulong Duterte po ba yung nag-utos na investigahan ng DOJ si Cardema doon sa text na tanggap niyo, or was it your initiative po?
No, the president doesn't have to make any directive on any wrongdoing. The DOJ is tasked to investigate and to file cases against any person committing any violation of the law. Those are duties imposed by law.
Sir, how do you find po, kasi nag-resign yung mga kasama ni Cardema,
Oh, hindi ko alam.
5
What do you mean?
nominees nag-resign? Sorry, yung substitute pala, nag-withdraw pala sila.
Sa
Para
party
siya
list.
siya na lang yung matira para so sorry ha, mag-substitute. Mali pala yung sinabi ko, sir. Balik po. Yung kasama niya po doon, yung mga nominees po, umatas po sila sa pagiging nominee, pero siya po yung natira para maging, since sinangkap na po ng COMELEC na maging substitute, siya na lang po yung mag-isa, sir. How do you find po dun, sir, dun sa movement po ni Cardema after po nang pinaimbestigahan po ng DOJ?
After o before? Kasi before pa yata nag-withdraw, di ba? Oh. Ewan ko, anong gusto mong malaman?
Pero, sir, kasi, parang ang dating kasi, sir, na parang malakas yung kumpiyansa ni Cardema.
Malakas ang alin?
Malakas yung kumpiyansa ni Cardema
Na?
since na alay siya ng Pangulo at kahit sinasabi ng COMELEC na overage siya, kasi may age limit, sir, yung para sa youth sector, pero pinupush niya talaga na siya talaga ang maging first nominee ng Duterte Youth Party List po.
Yun ang kanyang opinion, but ang maging tamang ruling would be coming from the COMELEC or by the courts.
May follow up? Other issue, Rosalie? Microphone, please. Rosalie, thank you.
Hi sir, good afternoon po. Yesterday po, iniulat niyo po na nagbigay na ng direktiba si Pangulong Duterte na maghanap ng shipping company para po ibalik yung basura ng Canada
Yes.
sa jurisdiction nila. Pero gumawa na po ng statement ang Minister of Environment and Climate Change ng Canada na nag-award na po sila ng contract sa isang private company para po ibalik yung basura po sa kanila. So, amenable po ba ang tuloy pa rin?
Diba sabi nila, it will take about end of June pa. Hindi pa paig si Presidente doon. And I understand from Secretary Dominguez that malapit ng padala. The trash will be sent back the soonest. Per the USEC, parang may nag-report sa kanya na ginagawa na nila.
When po, yun pong soonest?
Soonest. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung soonest. Could be this week, week after. Definitely in the end of June.
Not in the end of June po.
Ayaw natin yan. Tagal-tagal na masyado.
Sir, dun po sa report na meron na naman pong panibagong napadpad na basura from Australia po.
Australia?
Yes, sir, 7 containers po. Itong mga basurang to ay ginagamit daw po as construction materials. So, ano po ang reaction ng Palace regarding po sa reports?
We will not allow ourselves to be a dumping ground of trash.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
May follow up sa trash. Ace?
So tuloy, Secretary, yung initiative ng government. We are rejecting yung sa Canada na
definitely.
they hired the private firm. So tuloy yung pag-hire din natin ng company.
Yeah, tuloy.
Natatagalan kayo doon sa kanilang timeline, kumbaga. Okay. Thank you, Sec.
Okay. Other issue? Nestor?
Sir, just on Bicoy, Senator Hontiveros is saying that the administration or Malacañang was quick to shoot down his credibility before, even going so far as to threaten him with arrest. And now when he sings a different song and accuses the opposition of outlandish things, all of a sudden his credibility is now restored. He's saying that this
Says
is absurd.
who? We didn't
Senator Hontiveros.
No, I mean, he's saying that we have restored. We didn't say that. Diba? Very clear nga ang aking statement. We'll wait for him to substantiate. Siguro what is amusing is that, if you recall, the opposition then were actually praising this black propaganda, di ba? Parang tuwan-tuwa sila na, you see, tapos ngayon, yung tinuturo sila, bigla silang nagre-react. Pero para sa akin, let's just wait for this man to substantiate his allegations.
Okay. Joyce, may follow-up ka ba kay Bicoy? Okay. Hannah. Nasaan yung microphone?
Sir, on Bicoy po, sabi po ni Senator Francis Pangilinan na gawa-gawa lang po maliban po daw sa gawa-gawa lang ng administrasyon yung regarding po doon sa allegation kay Bicoy, bakit daw laging dinadama yung LP sa ouster plot? Gawa-gawa daw to ng administrasyon para pagtakpan ang mga palpak na kurakot sa administrasyon. Hanggang ngayon, wala pa rin mga drug lords at sindikato na nahuhuli o nakukulong sa pagpuslit ng toneladang shabu sa BOC. Yan ba ang pinagtatakpan nila? Pekeng drug war? Mga sindikato ng droga na dapat nilang habulin, hindi mga kritiko at mga oposisyon.
Let's just wait for Bicoy to substantiate his proof. Doon natin malalaman kung totoo yung sinasabi niya. Kasi kung masubstantiate niya, di ibig sabihin totoo pala lahat.
MPC, Anjo, CNN Philippines.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Sir, VP Robredo is holding a press con right now, and she said something
Oh, kasi
similar.
nabanggit yata pangalan niya.
yeah.
But in
Yes, sir.
fairness, ang parang sabi naman, dumaan lang daw.
And now she's denying
naman-
that there was a political meeting inside Ateneo. Parang the last time she was there, Christmas party daw, sir. And sir, now she's saying,
Hindi nga natin alam kung ba. They can issue statements. I can understand their statements. But ganun pa rin. Let's just wait for this man to prove his allegations.
because sir, she's saying na nakakapagduda na kayo, referring to the admin, yung nagsasabing sinungaling ang taong si Bicoy, pero ngayon na opposition na yung tinuturo, all of a sudden sinasabing credible na siya. Again,
Wala. Sino man nagsabing credible? Wala naman nagsasabi. Ako nga palagi paulit-ulit na, let him prove his allegations.
MPC, may tanong pa? Naman na?
Meron
Question,
ako mga
Joseph?
i-announce kung wala na, habang nag-iisip kayo. There are new appointments nga pala. The appointment of Mr. Grepor Belica as Presidential Advisor for Religious Affairs, Office of the President. Also, Mr. Jose Solidum, appointed as Assistant Cabinet Secretary, Office of the Cabinet Secretary's Office of the President. And Mr. Fernando Dingbora, who was Special Envoy to China, has been appointed now as Special Envoy of the President to Japan for Business and Investment Promotion for a term of 6 months. And then also Mr. Almarim Tila, appointed also as Special Envoy of the President to the Organization of Islamic Cooperation.
Okay, Ace Romero.
The President has signed into law yung measure transferring PNPA and NPTI
Ano
from
yung PNPA?
the Philippine National Police Academy
Two.
and the NPTI from the Philippine Public Safety College to the PNP. So ano po yung tingin yung nakikita yung implication nito?
I haven't seen the law. I have to. There must be a rationale there for the transfer. I haven't read it.
Salamat po.
Also, appointed member of the Bangsa Transition Authority, member, Vice Ghazali Jaapar, who passed away, is Mr. Mujib Abu. Also, Mr. Datu Mamas Sinswat Jr., appointed Director of the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos. Ana?
Okay, Joseph.
Yes, Joseph.
Hello, sir. Yung sa Australia na lang na, yeah, Australia na trash, no? Are we not as offended as we were with Australia and Canada?
Oh, yeah. That will be our stance. It will be offensive to this government to be a recipient of trash or basura. We are offended by that. We will not allow it. We'll send them back.
Send them back also.
Yeah.
There's a, parang, dinala yata siya ng isang private company. Sila yung nagpapasok.
O, hindi
So-
papabalik natin sa kanila. Papabalik. In the first place, nagtataka naman ako, ba't nakakapasok yan?
Ayun na nga.
Kasi dapat alam natin kung basura yan o hindi.
Exactly.
Dapat ano na kagad, stop. Or unless na tinago nila. Kasi, di ba, maraming
misdeclared.
misdeclaration.
Yes.
Oh. Kaya nakakapasok, nalalaman na lang pag binuksan.
Parang may misdeclaration, sir, dun sa Australia shipment. So given that, I mean,
Oh, then they should be prosecuted.
if misdeclaration.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Pero sir, how do we avoid? Baka naman mamaya hindi lang Australia, Canada, may iba pang bansa na, hello, mukha tayong trash.
Already, as soon as we discover that, then we will have the same procedure. We'll have the same stand.
Policy, all trash go back to the
Yes,
origin.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, RJ, then Tina.
Hi, sir.
RJ,
Sir, we want Bicoy to prove his allegations, but recently you released matrices having Bicoy as the central personality there. Should the government not also prove its own allegations against individuals placed in those matrices you released?
we will
You
wait
named
for,
Bicoy
we
also.
we will wait for Bicoy. If his confession revelations will be substantiated, then isa na yun sa mga proof na totoo pa lang itong mga nandyan, ng mga minensyon niya ay kasama.
So are you saying that the government is now trying to prove the validity
We're
of
not
that?
trying to prove. We're waiting for Bicoy to validate his claim. Even if it is consistent with our stand, kasi pwede naman namin sabihin na, oh, you see, we've been saying that all along, but we will not. Let him prove his allegations.
All right, thank you.
Tina, ay follow up ka ba? Follow up, okay. Nestor.
Sir, you mentioned in your May 9 press briefing that any probe into Bicoy accusations is just a waste of government time and public funds. Now you are saying that you are giving...
Because sinasabi nga namin, hindi totoo yung sinasabi niya. Kasi, di ba, sabi nila, imbestigahan natin. Sabi na, hindi totoo yan, useless yan. Mag-iimbestigahan nyo lang, hindi naman pala totoo. Now that he comes clean, ibang usapan na yan. Kasi marami rin siyang tinuturo. Hindi lang siya. It's parang napakalaki na ng grand design. And in fairness to those people he pointed at, you better substantiate. Otherwise, ikaw di-demanda ng mga yan.
Anong pinagkaiba nun, sir? Kasi nung una, parang marami rin siyang mga tinag, which is parang yung immediate family ng president.
Ang kaibahan, alam namin na hindi totoo na yung first family is involved. Against common sense eh. Paano may involve yung pamilya, sila nga ang porsigido? Pero this time, ang sinasabi niya, meron siyang may binabasa siya sa text eh. That's evidence. Pag napatunayan niya yung source galing doon sa mga binanggit niya, may problema sila. Kung the same number, kung halimbawa telepono ni A, pareho ng sender, di may problema ka ngayon. Kaya pabayaan mo siya. Let him prove his statements first.
Okay. Last question na tayo kay Tina. Tina Mendez.
Yes, sir. Other matter. Today, sir, we commemorate the Marawi Siege and declaration of martial law in Mindanao. Would the palace do this palace see the lifting of martial law by end of this year or any time?
Pag may rekomendasyon na yung military sa AFP,
Sir, ano yung
PNP.
anong mga factors that palace would recommend?
Di kung
the
wala
lifting
ng
of martial
threat
law?
ang mga terrorists sa yung mga enemies of the state.
So ngayon, sir, tuloy pa rin hanggang December 19.
Hanggang walang sinasabi ang presidente, tuloy yun.
So the possibility of a fourth extension by end of
Hindi natin alam eh. That we will be only speculating. Depends.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Last na tayo kay Rosalie. Rosalie Cos.
Sorry sir, about sa issue po kay former Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales.
Oh.
Senator Risa Ontiveros yesterday dared the Malacañang na i-protest po yung ginawa po kay former Ombudsman sa Hong Kong.
Let me say this. We said that we will be providing government assistance to all those in need abroad. And the first thing that I did when I heard about it coming from some of you, I called up the former ombudsman and we talked on the phone. And she told me na tinawagan na kagad nga siya ng consul. In other words, talagang tinutulungan natin. Now, parang ang gusto yata ng iba, bumana tayo. But you know, tinanong ko si, kumusta naman ang trato siya? Kasi kung binastos siya, kung ministry siya, hindi pa pwede sa atin yan. We will definitely protest. Pero hindi naman. Tinanong lang siya kung anong, whatever. Pero wala naman siya reklamo na binastos siya, di ba? Naiinis lang siya, nayayamot lang siya kasi nasira yung plano niya for the grandchildren,
Pero sir, it seems daw po na parang bullying po yung nangyari kay Madam.
Yan ang perception ni bullying in the sense nga na sa halip na nakapasok agad siya, parang na-delay. And the fact is, pinayagan naman siya. Ayaw niya na lang. Nainis na siya.
Sir,
And I can understand.
Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara made a statement na yung nangyari kay former ombudsman may be related dun po sa final na complaint sa ICC.
Ay, hindi natin alam yun kasi wala rin naman sinabi yung Chinese.
Do you share the same belief
Hindi ko, I don't want to speculate there. I'm not not good at speculation.
Pero sir, if Hong Kong or China considers the former ombudsman a security threat, ganun, paano nyo po trinatrato si former ombudsman?
Assuming yan, kasi wala naman silang statement, di ba? There is no official statement. Tinanong daw ni former ombudsman kung bakit wala naman sinasabi sa kanya.
Ano po ang label nyo po sa kanya, sir? Dissenter, destabilizer, or
Wala.
just a
She is a Filipino citizen and a member of the bar and a good friend of mine. Years back in the College of Law.
How about po sa
She was
Duterte
fourth year
administration?
and I
sir?
was freshman. Hindi nga. Ang mga kaklase niyan yung fourth year, first year lang ako noon.
Sir,
Wala. Magaling yan magsayaw. Ayan. Magaling mag-ballroom. Naisayaw ko na yan sa ballroom.
Sir, Sir, bukod sa personal na relasyon po sa kanya, sir.
Wala akong personal na relasyon. Kaibigan lang.
Sorry, sir. I mean,
Ginagawa mo na ng kwento.
How about the Duterte administration, sir? How do you regard po the former ombudsman? Is she just practicing her democratic rights?
Oh yeah, she is entitled to her opinion. She exercises the right to freedom of expression, and we respect that, all of us.
Okay, Joseph, follow-up ka ba or other issue?
Wait, teka, meron akong luncheon appointment.
They
Last
can
question
wait
ka
for
na,
you,
Joseph.
of course. Sir, when you talked to her, did she feel that she was disrespected by the Hong Kong authorities?
Yeah, naiinis lang siya. Naiinis. Kahit ako siguro may inis din ako na nandidilay ako.
Pero we're fine with Hong Kong holding her and
Hindi,
asking
alam
her.
mo, wala tayong magagawa doon kasi ano nila yan, it's their right. Pareho rin tayo, di ba? Pag meron din tayong hinihintong mga foreigners, nilagay natin sa isang kwarto, tinatanong natin. So, in the same way that we don't want to be subjected to interference with respect to how we treat people coming in, Hindi rin tayo makikialam sa kanila.
Sir, yung ano lang, soundbite lang. Yung four-piece po.
Four-piece? Anong four-piece?
Yung Pantawid Pamilya.
Yes.
It's been signed into law.
Yes.
Meaning it's not going to be subject to the whims of
Correct.
politicians.
Kasi it's a law eh.
It's going to be a program by the government.
Maganda yun, para continuing. Walang...
So, medyo malinis na soundbite. What does signing into law make of the project?
Well, it means na the president believes na this program is a very good program for those who are poor. Kaya ginawa niya ng batas rather than depende sa administrasyon.
Sir, sponsored yata to ni Senator De Lima?
Hindi lang siya, marami sila. She's only one of them. I don't think na she's the principal author.
So, ang message sir there is that, well, he signed naman yung kay Risa na bill.
Hindi, tayo naman, kahit na sino, kaya oposisyon ka, basta magandang ginagawa mo, we will commend you for that. Di ba? I commended Senator Pangilinan for resigning. Di ba? I commended also the Ocho Derecho for fighting a good battle. Ganyan. Dapat ganyan tayo.
Sige. Thank you, sir.
I'm missing Ina. Waiting for the trash. Ina, if you're monitoring, you welcome the trash. Ba't wala na naman yung dalawa? Wala naman si Maricel, wala naman si Pia. Tapos na yung proclamation. Ano, doon sila natulog?
Henry.
Secretary, may mga anggulo, yung mga sympathizer ni Ombudsman Morales.
Kagaya mo.
Especially yung mga galing sa oposisyon na ito raw dahil sa ginawa nilang pagsasampa ng kaso laban po kay President Xi Jinping. Dalawa sila ni dating DFA Secretary Del Rosario. Pinapayuhan niyo ba sa Secretary Del Rosario na huwag na rin tumutung muna ng Hong Kong, baka magaya siya kay Morales?
Nasa kanila na yun. We cannot be intruding into their domain. That's part of their privacy. Huwag na natin silang pakialam.
Pero kung kayo sa Secretary Del Rosario, would you do the same?
It can never be, I'll be Del Rosario because I cannot ever be like him.
Pero kung kayo ang isa sa nagsampa ng kaso, tutungtong ba kayo sa Hong Kong?
Oo. Bakit naman hindi? Okay sa Hong Kong. Okay ang pagkain doon. Tsaka hindi naman, di ba, pinapapasok naman si Ombudsman Morales nayamot. Tural lang yon. Nainis.
Henry?
Nayamot siya, may binanggit ba siya kung may legal action siyang gagawin? Meron ba?
Sabi niya, the more he will pursue the complaint. Yan ang sabi niya.
Complaint against?
Diba, against China, sabi niya, yung sa ICC. Lalo siya mag-a-advocate.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, MPC, no more questions? Okay, thank you, MPC. Thank you, Secretary Panelo.
Thank you. Now I can go to my next appointment.
Back to our main studio sa Radyo Pilipinas and People's Television Network.